Well, hello and welcome again. I'm reading a little bit out of Matthew about the teachings of Jesus and his life. Yesterday, I shared with you just briefly about some things out of the Sermon on the Mount that Jesus taught. Today, I was reading in Matthew chapter 8 and verses 18 through 22. And so let me kind of set this up for you real quick. We see Jesus. He's standing there, and he's got this large crowd of people around him, and so he gives an order to cross to the other side of the sea. And after he gave that order, a scribe came up to Jesus and said, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." Now that's pretty point blank, and that's pretty sure of himself. And Jesus responds with something really out in left field, it seems. I mean, let me read what he responded to that scribe. He said, "Foxes have holes in the ground, birds of the sky have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." And then Matthew just leaves it at that. We don't know how the scribe answered, um, or really what did he mean by that? Why would he answer the scribe's willingness to come and follow him? Obviously, the scribe loved what he heard Jesus teach, and so he just made a commitment within himself saying, "I will follow you wherever you go." Well, I'll tell you, I believe what Jesus is trying to say, what his main point was this. He goes, "Listen, you're a scribe. You're living pretty good." In those days, a scribe was a educated man, very educated, a learner, and he lived pretty good compared to the rest of society there in the day of Jesus. And so Jesus knew that, and he says, "Listen, foxes, they've got holes in the ground that they call home. I don't think you would like to live there. Birds, they have nests. I don't think you would enjoy living in a nest. I'm just telling you, the Son of Man, I don't have any place to lay my head. You're going to have to completely change your whole course of life if you come and follow me. You're going to have to literally deny yourself. I'm not some new movement, some fun and exciting adventure, some wonderful and great experience. I tell you what, I don't have any place to lay my head. You're going to have to share in my sufferings. You're going to have to share in my homelessness. You're going to have to be content with just many times just having food and clothing. Your whole life's going to change if you come and follow me." And as I said, Matthew doesn't record what the scribe said after that. Maybe it was like the rich young ruler who came to Jesus and said, "Teacher, what can I do to have eternal life?" And Jesus basically said, "Sell all your possessions, take the money and give it to the poor, and then come and follow me." And the young ruler turned and went away sad because he had a bunch of possessions. So kind of the same flow, the same topic, same meaning here. And then at the same time, we are told by Matthew that one of the disciples of Jesus, which were already following Jesus, okay? They were already students and learners and followers of Jesus. He came up to Jesus and said, "Well, before you go, first let me go and bury my father. He just died." And Jesus told him, "Well, you follow me and let the dead bury the dead." That's pretty rough. that's not very graceful, is it? It doesn't sound like Jesus. Maybe we would hope something he would say. But what he's saying is, we're very good with good intentions. We make commitments out of really good intentions. We really think we want to do something. But when, it comes to the time of actually doing it, Many times, something else better comes up. Something out of left field comes up in our life, and we're unexpected, and so we renege on our commitment. I have a lot of people. They sign up for this. They want to do that. They want to volunteer for that. But then later on, a month later, 2 months later, they say, "Oh, yeah, now I can't because." And so I expect that every time I have sign up for anything. But Jesus is saying, listen, follow me and let the dead bury the dead. You'll probably go back home. You'll be comforting your mother, and they've got to bury him immediately. And mourning, the time of mourning and grieving over the death takes quite a while. And so I'm not going to sit here and wait on you. I'm going to press on. And chances are you may not ever return. So there's this question mark there. And so this story here is basically just saying, listen, count the cost. Blessed are the poor in spirit, the humble, the meek, those that really hunger and thirst for his righteousness, those that are pure in heart. They have no attachments to anything this world has to offer. They just want to follow Jesus. They want to learn from him, no matter what circumstances are around them, no matter what life they came from. They want to follow Jesus. And I think that's the message today in this little 4 verses in Matthew chapter 8. I encourage you to get the Bible out and read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John slowly and intentionally, and ask the Lord to teach you about his life, his example, and what he teaches. Anyway, until next time, may God richly bless you.